Once upon a time, above the mountains, there floated a secret library made of clouds. Only children with big imaginations could find it. One day, little Aria was lying on the grass, daydreaming. As she looked up, she saw a cloud shaped like a ladder. And as she watched, the cloud ladder climbed higher and higher until it reached up to the sky. Then, as if beckoning her to come closer, it disappeared. When Aria looked back at the spot where the cloud ladder had been, she saw that in its place there was now a swirling mist, a doorway made of clouds, and so she did. She walked through the doorway and found herself in a place where the ground was made of clouds and the trees were made of mist. As she walked through this magical land, she came across a little cottage. And when she knocked on the door, it opened with a squeak. Inside sat a wise old owl wearing spectacles perched on a stack of books. "Hello," said Aria. "I'm looking for the Cloud Librarian. Do you know where I can find them?" The owl blinked his spectacles. "Why, they're right here," he said, tapping a finger on his nose. Then he vanished in a puff of air, leaving Aria alone in the cottage. Suddenly, from behind a bookcase, a fluffy white cat with wings appeared. "Looking for this?" she asked, holding a key in her mouth. Aria gasped as she realized the key was made of clouds. Then from the corner of her eye, she saw another bookcase and on it a sign that read, "Do not enter," but curiosity got the better of her. So she pushed the bookcase open and inside she saw a ladder made of clouds, leading all the way to the ceiling. As she climbed higher and higher, she heard a voice that seemed to echo through her mind. "Every dream you imagine is a door. Never stop opening them." Then the voice faded away. When Aria reached the top of the ladder, she stepped through the cloud door and found herself in a vast hall filled with books made of mist. All around her, children were running and playing, their laughter echoing through the library. And then she saw the Cloud Librarian. "Welcome to the Library of Clouds," they said with a smile. "Here we have every story that has ever been dreamed. All you have to do is open the books and step inside to begin your adventure." Aria spent the whole afternoon exploring the library, opening as many books as she could. When she opened one, it swirled into a doorway. She walked through and found herself in a jungle where parrots talked to each other in rhymes. Another book carried her to an underwater palace, where fish with sparkling scales swam through the halls as the sun began to set. Aria knew it was time to go. She hugged the Cloud Librarian goodbye and promised to return soon. Then she stepped back through the cloud door, back into her own world, but she would never forget the magic she had experienced. From then on, Aria treasured her imagination more than anything, for she knew that it was the key that opened the doors to endless adventures. In the Library of Clouds, follow for more Little Legends Library.